Have you ever heard of a country declaring war on birds and losing? It sounds like a comedy sketch, but I promise you, this really happened. Let's travel back to 1932 to the sunburnt lands of Western Australia for one of history's most bizarre conflicts, the Great Emu War. After World War I, thousands of Australian veterans were given land to become wheat farmers. It was a tough life, but they were making it work. Then, a new enemy appeared on the horizon. Not a foreign army, but an army of 20,000 emus. Yes, 20,000. These giant, flightless birds, migrating after their breeding season, discovered a paradise. Endless fields of delicious, ripe wheat. For the farmers, it was a catastrophe. The emus were trampling crops and tearing down fences, threatening their entire livelihood. Desperate, the farmers appealed to the government for help. The Minister of Defense, Sir George Pierce, had a bold, and let's be honest, slightly ridiculous idea. He decided to deploy the army. Major G. P. W. Meredith of the Royal Australian Artillery was dispatched with 2 soldiers and 2 Lewis machine guns, plus 10,000 rounds of ammunition. On paper, it looked like an easy win for humanity. What could a bunch of birds do against machine guns? Well, the emus, it turned out, were tactical geniuses. In the first skirmish, the birds were too far out of range. When the soldiers tried to get closer, the emus scattered in all directions, making them impossible targets. A few days later, the soldiers set up an ambush near a dam, hoping to catch a 1,000-strong flock. But just as they opened fire, one of the guns jammed after taking down only a dozen birds. The rest, alerted by the noise, vanished into the bush. Major Meredith was stunned. He reportedly said, "If we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world. They can face machine guns with the invulnerability of tanks." The emus employed guerrilla tactics, splitting into small, unpredictable groups. The military campaign was a costly, embarrassing failure. After about a month, with less than 1,000 emus down and public ridicule growing, the troops were withdrawn. The birds had officially won the war. The Great Emu War of 1932 is a funny reminder that nature can be way more unpredictable and wild than we ever expect. Who knew a flightless bird could outsmart a modern army? If you enjoyed this weird slice of history, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.